Inside the show, I'm Justin Allegri. Start long balls and 4 RBIs. As the pinstripe 12 hits in this one as they grab the win against the visiting.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him.
first pitch, 6-0-7.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Luzardo has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Hicks is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. This is pulled.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In there, strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Swing and a miss on the break.
It's excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Matt Olson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now it's Mark Canha, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, and count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Popped him up. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Luke Voit. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Voit swings a bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Stepping in, Austin Allen. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that brings up Chad Pinder. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. Grounded to first, right to him.
And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that in. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back. Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's wide, 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball well outside. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's ball 4. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Urshela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Gardner is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now batting, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Chop toward the second baseman. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop. It's there. He got him. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And at the plate, Chad Pinder. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. In there, now the throw. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes Gardner, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the score. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. First offering on its way. Petit, a 6'1" right-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations to be season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lays off that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. Luke Voigt will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. The pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And right into the shift. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Liner toward right center. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A ball and a strike now. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
1-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ben Heller takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brian Schlitter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. On the ground to the left side. And that's the second out. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 New York. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. In now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1-2. Here it comes. In tight with the slider. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Stephen Piscotty becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Chad Pinder. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Count even now at 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go. New inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Torres. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. From the stretch, Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runners off for second. Fly ball out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next a Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Mark Hanna, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Davy Garcia takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jesus Luzardo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.